Welcome to your Past Week in Politics. I'm Reggie Thomas. Founder and director of WikiLeaks, Julian Assange, was arrested at the Ecuadorian embassy in London. The Ecuadorian government stopped providing asylum to Assange after accusing him of being a very rude houseguest. The embassy staff complained about him skateboarding at night, playing loud music, and not cleaning up after his cat. He is currently in the custody of London police and faces being extradited back to the U.S. over conspiracy accusations over assisting former U.S. intelligence analyst Chelsea Manning with stealing and publishing classified documents.
Yesterday afternoon, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine signed the Human Rights Protection Act into law. This law is commonly known as the Heartbeat Bill, and Ohio is the 6th state in the nation to pass it. The law prevents abortions after a detectable fetal heartbeat, or about 6 weeks, making it one of the most pro-life state abortion laws in the country.
Government's role should be to protect life from the beginning to the end, to protect those who cannot protect themselves, such as the elderly, the unborn, those who are sick, those who have a disability, those who have a mental illness or an addiction.
In this law, there are exemptions to save the life of a woman, but none for cases of rape or incest. The law will take effect in 90 days unless blocked by a federal judge. Similar laws were blocked in other states recently, so some legal challenge is expected. On Monday, President Trump announced a plan to classify Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps as a terrorist group. It will go into effect on April 15th. This marks the first time in U.S. history that a part of a sovereign state was labeled as an FTO, or foreign terrorist organization. U.S. intelligence has said in the past that this group supports terrorism and terrorist groups around the Middle East. They have never been classified as terrorists because of ongoing negotiations with Iran, including the Iran nuclear deal, which Trump withdrew the U.S. from last year.
We're doing it because the Iranian regime's use of terrorism as a tool of statecraft makes it fundamentally different from any other government.
The backlash from Iran was swift, and they have labeled the United States a supporter of terrorism and U.S. Central Command a terrorist group. Support for the Revolutionary Guard has reportedly increased across the political spectrum in Iran, including amongst moderates who had previously criticized the group. The largest concern is that it's not clear what will happen if Iran's Revolutionary Guard forces meet U.S. troops on the ground.
Thank you for watching the final Past Week in Politics.
I've had a great time producing this show for the past year and a half, and having Reggie join me earlier this year has only made it better.
It has been an amazing run, and I've had a great time being a part of Past Week in Politics.
We appreciate your viewership. See ya.